Welcome to Money Convos, where we discuss personal finance and investment tips. We're committed to helping people create wealth and achieve financial freedom. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Clubhouse, and Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and podcast. All right then, let's head into today's conversation.
Hi Dennis, how you doing?
Hi Alekem, I'm doing great. How are you?
Ali, I'm good. I'm good. Is Monica around?
She has stepped out.
Okay. Shout out to Monica. When we're thinking about what Valve Day related topic we should have, Monica gave us an idea that's got us on moving. So most of the stuff is built on Monica's idea. And I think what was Monica's OG idea? What was the original idea? A way to spend every do you recall the actual idea she gave? Quoting here.
Yes. So she was saying that. So again, going back to the point of having a conscious spending plan, she was saying that we encourage people who love to talk about money. We encourage people to set money aside to enjoy themselves. And with Valentine's Day coming up, we should focus on that more. People actually making plans to really enjoy themselves during Valentine's Day instead of being negative about it. So that was the theme around what she was thinking about. Yeah.
So if we've been encouraging people to set money aside for enjoyment, now it's time to enjoy Valentine's Day. And let's issue a disclaimer on behalf of all the brethren. This conversation is not about only men splurging on women. Please, let us put that out there right from the beginning. Don't get it twisted. It goes both ways. So men splurging on women splurging on men.
Yes.
That's what we are. In fact, people just splurge. In fact, Valentine's is not just romantic love. You can splurge on your family, your friends, anybody that you feel like they have been helpful to you, that you want to show some love to. So yeah, we can expand it that way and spread the love around. Okay, it's not only some people who are going to pay all the bills. Last year, we had a conversation that I encourage people to go back and listen to. We had a conversation about that was themed around love don't cost a thing. We were trying to get people to do Val's Day on a budget without breaking the bank. But this year, we seem to be taking the exact opposite stance. We that will be telling people to, put money aside, be more prudent with their money, blah, blah, blah. Today, we are telling people to spend. And I like how we introduced with what Monica's thoughts, because that really is the whole spirit behind it. We don't just say save money for saving money's sake. We say put money aside so that you can use it for the things you want. Rather than calling it a budget, it's about calling it or having a mindset of a spending plan. Now, with a spending plan, you know that you'll be spending your money the way you want it spent, not how anybody else wants it spent. No one gets to dictate to you how you will spend your own money. So yeah, that's the idea behind this conversation. And we feel like there are certain benefits to giving. And we want to look at what those benefits are and encourage people to give while you can, not just for romantic purposes, but in all ways. Since the main thing that comes up with Val's Day is giving, we encourage people, look, there are benefits, so why don't you just give? And we are going to be considering some of these benefits during our conversation. We looked at. We did some research and we looked at various sources of these benefits or various angles you could look at it from. We looked at it from a religious point of view and just a purely scientific point of view. All right. So on the religious front, we have opinions from a Christian perspective, just thinking about the Christian and Muslim perspectives, because, in Ghana, there are more popular religions are Christianity and Islam. So we thought to bring some Bible verses in here and some verses from the Quran. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this conversation. Mimi, I see you in the audience. Please do join us if you can. Nana Preku, shout outs to you. I hope you are doing well. And so yeah, let's get it started. I'm sure people are curious about why they should do this, and I'm sure some girlfriends would go and try to get their boyfriends to come and listen to this conversation. And as they do that, I just want to remind them that it goes both ways. So as you are billing, also ask for your bill. Anyway, Charlie Dennis. So first thoughts, right? Before we even get into some of the evidence behind our hypothesis for the day, which is there are benefits to giving, so people should splurge. What's some of your thoughts? What do you think are some of the benefits to giving?
So ideally, I think giving, when you are not under duress, brings you a different kind of joy. So there's a reason why people with a lot of resources or a lot of money give. They, apart from the satisfaction that comes with having a lot of resources, when you give a part of you to someone, you feel good. You feel you've contributed to the world. You feel you are here for a purpose and you are fulfilling the purpose. And it gives you a different kind of happiness. So on that point of view, when it's not under duress, where you feel sad, cheated or anything, you feel happy, you feel joy, you feel like you are fulfilling your purpose in life. So I think that's one benefit of giving that comes to mind.
Charlie, no be small disclaimer. You are eating on the thing. When not without being under duress, Charlie. This one, any pastors who are listening will just be looking at you with a side eye, criminally offensive side eye. Yeah, that's a good point. When people give freely and of their own, I can also relate in terms of doing when you do it, you feel like you're making an impact in the world. For me, I think some of the benefits are when you give. This may just be a bit woo-woo and not back, but there's a certain cycle to it. As you give, you get. As you give, as you contribute, you open up opportunities for yourself. You are open-minded. It shows that you are positive about the world, and certain opportunities just come to you. I'm not saying go advertise to people, but assuming whoever did it will have some good thoughts about you. They may spread a good word about you here and there. Word may spread, or people may see the good deeds that you are doing. So I feel like it's a way that you open up a whole lot of possibilities for yourself as you give to people. So nothing is lost when we give. Anyway, so let's jump into some of these things, these evidence that back it up. I'll start by looking at what the Bible says about giving. And I just have a few Bible verses that I'll read, and if anyone has it, feel free to drop any reactions if you have any. Feel free to raise your hand if you want to comment on something. All right, great. So first one is from Proverbs chapter 11, verses 24 to 25. One person gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds unduly, but comes only to need. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Bible is saying, if you give freely, you gain more. If you withhold unduly, you will come to need. So that's something that you need to think about. Just bringing it to practical stuff, like some of the people that I can rely on most rarely ever ask, and they are even more willing to give. And I also do same, right? So when I feel like when I'm in need, it's easy to even get from some of these people, So, that again, the cycle just continues. We perpetuate what we start. Mimi, how you doing? Okay.
Hi. I hope my sound is okay, because
yes,
that's why
it's good. It's good.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I'm fine. How are you doing yourself?
I'm okay. I'm all right. So, in fact, come to think about it, based on other conversations we were having like a week or so ago, maybe will you be celebrating the Vows Day, or you did a nice bundle?
What bundle?
Wedding anniversary bundle. Wait, was it 10 years or 8 years?
I put 10.
10. Hey, congratulations. Wait. Let me drop some sound effects. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On 10 years of marriage. Did you say you even forgot?
No, like you said it, I was trying to figure out what you meant.
Okay. Because yes, if you are telling Deacon that all the enjoyment has left your inside and you even forgotten, dear, this one,
Charlie,
dear, we no go
the
agree.
the enjoyment, we need like 1 whole week or 1 month.
Interesting. So, but are you looking
Yeah.
forward to this Val's Day?
Honestly, I don't think Val's Day is something we've deliberately decided to do. I don't even remember previous Val's Days because I don't think we did anything. If we decided to do something, I don't think it's a thing we do.
Ah.
But I'm looking forward to eating chocolate from other people. So.
Oh man,
Yeah.
back in the day when I was my previous firm, I used to encourage the young ladies to date so that we could get things on a Val's Day when their boyfriends deliver. But
Yes. Yes.
anyway,
We have a few young people in the house, so I'm really hoping that they come through.
that's great. So, Mimi, I'll circle back to you in a moment after we take a few more of the Bible verses, and then you give me
Okay,
your
sure.
thoughts on what you think the benefits of giving are.
Sure.
Okay, so the next one we have is from Luke. Luke chapter 6 verse 38. Give and it will be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be put into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. This one there is, it has said it's like that. If you're a Christian, the Bible is telling you that give and it will be given unto you. Very simple, right? From another one from 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 7. Each one must give as he has decided in his heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. Now, this goes back to what Dennis was saying earlier. Giving without being under duress, and once you are giving and you're a cheerful giver, God loves that. Then there is another one from Malachi chapter 3, verses 10 to 12. Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. Test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I'll not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that you will not have room enough for it. Try it, put me to the test. Your crops will never fail again, and your vines in the field will not be blighted, declares the Lord Almighty. So you see, this one is even taking it from the tithing perspective. So some benefits in there. If anyone was on the fence about should I give in terms of tithe, should I do that 10%? Well, this is from the Bible's own black and white. So you get to see for yourself. I see Bishop in the audience. Bishop, feel free to join us up here. We have entered into your domain, so feel free to come up and give some comments. And the last one I'll take from the Bible before we have a bit of a discussion is Acts chapter 20 verses 35. In everything I did, I showed you that by this kind of hard work we must help the weak, remembering the words the Lord Jesus himself said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. I like that part. It is more blessed to give than to receive. It's something that should encourage people to be, if you are looking for blessings, and well, of course, not like you should be running around in the world trying to doing everything deliberately to get blessings, but that's one of the blessings you get. By giving, you get blessed. So strongly encourage that. Again, if you just joined the conversation, we are trying to encourage you to splurge, not just on Val's Day, but on in any day. Give people as within your means. Give to people you appreciate. Give to people who you love. And we are looking at the benefits to giving, not limiting it to just Val's Day, not limiting it to just men giving women. We are opening it up to everyone giving on any occasion. I want to encourage you, just as we encourage you to save. We encourage you to be prudent financially, set a budget or a spending plan. We have some line items in there that are for giving, for gifts. So encourage you that this is a time to enjoy, this is a time to give to. Feel free to do so if you've planned to do so. So yeah, those are some thoughts or some verses from the Bible to back up the benefits of giving. Adam, welcome. How are you doing? And what do you think of this topic of giving?
Hello, Elikem. I'm good. Oh, yourself?
Great, Bishop.
Oh, as for giving, I think the scripture you read about is more blessed to give than to receive. So I mean, giving is supposed to be part of our life, and I think like you also pinpointed that the most important thing is that you should plan it very well, so that it's not as though you are going to put yourself in a worse state than you are supposed to be, just so that you are trying to give and then you overdo yourself or you overstretch yourself. So yeah, plan for everything that you do. As money convos, we always are talking about planning, budgeting, and everything. So but generally, giving is a good thing, and there are so many blessings associated with giving, and it should be part and part of our life. I am not too much an occasion type of person, so I think that giving should be part of my lifestyle throughout the year. That is my approach, basically. But it's also good when you take advantage of certain opportunities, like we have Vows Day coming next week. Then there's Easter, Christmas, birthday, all these things. You can take advantage and give, or even randomly too. It's fine.
Okay, that's great. Don't just wait till occasions. You can do it randomly and also plan for it so that you don't disadvantage yourself by doing it. I know some people who like to give because they like the benefits of getting it and they will do it of giving. They like some people may do it for their attention. Some people may just do it because that's how their nature is. They just want to help out and they end up doing it at their own peril and get into tough situations. And sometimes if you're not surrounded by the right people, when it's your time of need, you may not get the assistance you require. So first, take care of make sure that you're doing this in a financially responsible way. Even if you are earning just a little, there's still ways you can give. We're not talking about giving in only cash. You could give of your time, give of your energy, volunteer somewhere, do something for somebody. Just help somebody, help an old lady cross the road. Those are all acts that you could be giving of your resources to other people. Yeah. This matter of there's more blessing in giving than receiving. I've once heard somebody make a joke about it. Then the person's like, oh, then they want more people to be blessed, so they will just be on the receiving side, so that they will be blessing other people. But no, please receive the blessings, all right, yes. But as you receive it, you also give, so that you also be getting some of the benefits. It shouldn't be only other people getting the benefits. You can also get some. Anyway, yeah. Mimi, any thoughts so far? Any other benefits that you have thought about, or any other take you have on giving? Mimi, if you are speaking, you are muted.
Sorry.
Okay, I think I'll just circle back to Mimi. Dennis, we've taken some, but okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay, Mimi, we can hear you now. You can go ahead.
Yes, I was saying that giving is a good thing. For me personally, I prefer to give on my own rather than to feel like I've been manipulated to give. And I think it's a good thing because you get to bless others. It's a good thing because it also lets you look beyond yourself, and it's even in some cases fuels you to make more because you want to be in the position to give more. So I think that giving is a good thing, and I think it's also a way of creating memories. If you are one who likes to be remembered, then definitely people will remember people who did them a favor. Hopefully, if they are grateful people, rather than being maybe, I don't know, trying to be popular or something. People will really remember people who came through for them, like in very difficult and hard times, or even opened certain doors for them. So I think in that vein, giving is a good thing. But like you said, it doesn't just have to be limited to money. It could be time, because investing in somebody, investing time in somebody can even help them generate so much money as well. So it shouldn't just be limited to resource story to what do you call it, money. But I believe that every month you receive an income, at least part of it should be giving out. For Christians, we do the tithe. Maybe you would want to give to your church, or apart from the tithe, though, you may want to give to your church, maybe a project, or you may want to give towards a cause that you. So, for example, for me, the YouVersion Bible app is a great app. And it reaches thousands or millions of people worldwide. So I think it's a good thing. So definitely it's something that I think I should put some money towards them. There are people around us who may need money or help every now and then. I don't like people to exploit it, like I said. So I'm not the type that would give money and traffic just because a person is a child. My question is, what is this telling the person? Is this reinforcing something, a behavior? Is this reinforcing something I don't like? What is behind it? And if I feel led to give, I will give. So I think these are some of the things that we can think about when it comes to giving. But definitely, if you ask most wealthy people, they will tell you that giving is a big thing. And not giving, sort of, I see it as a signs of fear that if you let go, you'll never get back. So some get whatever you are giving back. So sometimes the reason why people don't give is the fear of losing. Yeah.
That fear of losing when you give, it's what some people describe as the scarcity mindset. And it can definitely prevent people from giving because they feel like it's a zero-sum game. If I give, that means I'm losing. And I don't want to lose, so I won't give. There's something you mentioned earlier, and I think it's even more related to vows. When we are, some people, they are more motivated because they want to give, because they want to have enough resources to give, so they are able. So if somebody was having just, let's say, 1,000 CDs that they could give to somebody, or let's assume they're even starting from zero, and they want to do something for their mother, or they want to do something for their girlfriend. I know some of the boys, Charlie, we've all been there before. Me, I've been there before. Say, nah, this Val's Day that is coming. Yeah, Charlie, I have to save enough money. I have to do some small extra side gig or something to get some money. And once you get that money, you can use it to buy a gift for somebody. It's motivating. I've been there before. You can use that as a motivator for yourself, and you may be targeting a certain amount, and you just go over it. The extra is for you to keep, right? Those are all some of the benefits in there. So please plan ahead for Val's Day when it's coming. Plan ahead for anniversaries, birthdays, those kind of things, so that they'll motivate you. This year, some of the targets this wasn't one of the official targets, but I made a promise to somebody, and I'm like, Charlie, how will we work out the maths to make sure that I hit that target? What does that mean? Discipline, right? Going back to the budget and making sure that I tighten things. But now I'm at the shop, and I'm like, oh, that, like those in the US would know certain brands. Like when you go to a store, they usually have the normal brands, and then they have the store brands. The normal brand may be like a popular brand of, let's say, fruit juice, maybe a certain price, but then the store brand, like if it's Walmart, great value, maybe $1 less than that. Like, do I even absolutely need that other brand? No, and I actually experimented it. I know I'm digressing, but it's a funny story. I bought two pineapple juice, and then one is the store brand, the great value pineapple juice, and the other one is a different brand. When I came home to try, I realized that even the other brand, it's not even nice. I can't stick to the discounted store brand. So anyway, these are some of the things that could motivate us to be more financially disciplined, manage our tastes, so that we can achieve the goals that we want. All right. So I will zoom into some other evidence, and then in terms of religious certain religious beliefs or religious sayings that back up giving. Next, I'm going to the Quran, right? And I just take a few verses from there. Pardon me, I'm not Muslim. I don't speak Arabic, so I may butcher some of these book names or chapter names. So the Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 261 says that the parable of those who spend their wealth for the cause of Allah is like a seed of grain, which grows 7 spikes. In each spike is 100 grains, and Allah multiplies His reward for whom He wills. And Allah is all-encompassing and knowing. For the Muslims out there, if you needed a verse, we've heard from the Christian side, if you needed a verse to encourage you to give, you will earn, I hope these will be motivating for you. I'll take another one. It's Surah Al-Imran, verse 92, and it says, and never will you attain righteousness by your means until you spend of that which you love. And whatever you spend, Allah knows it well. In Islam, the Quran is saying that you won't attain righteousness until you spend that which you love. You have to give out of your wealth, give out of something that's valuable to you to get the righteousness. Let me just take one more. I like this one. It says Surah Al-Hajj, verse 77. Those who in charity spend of their goods by night and by day, in secret and in public, have their reward with their Lord. On them shall be no fear, nor shall they grieve. Some of the themes that we've spoken about, in secret and in public, whether you do it in public or you do it in secret, you have your reward, so it's not all lost. Okay, so yeah, those are a few from the Muslim side. Okay, let's see. Dennis, we've not heard from you for a minute. Have any of these verses jogged your memory on any benefits that you've seen or experienced or seen other people experience?
Yeah, so I think when we discussed about talking about this topic, I went searching and then I just remembered a quote I saw. It was an African proverb. Let me just read it to you. So it goes like, you don't give someone a goat for a gift and still hold on to the rope. And when I read that, I was like, felt. Because most of the time, when we give, sometimes it's not our fault, but people are ungrateful, so along the line, you'll be tempted to pull out the receipts that, remember this time I helped you. Sometimes it happens like that, but I mean, not to erode the joy of giving. So that we don't erode the joy of giving, we should try as much to enjoy the deed more than think about maybe the future benefits we can get. And then if we are tempted to, pull out some receipts just to remind people how we've helped them before, we can control ourselves, and then maybe the blessings that the Quran and the Bible are stating will be fully enjoyed. So that's something that was on my mind just now.
Pulling out those receipts, yeah, that's something that can definitely start the giving. In my opinion, it will just undo all the positives that you were trying to do with the giving, and then questions your motives behind the giving in the first place, right? So yeah, you give it, you walk away, and just don't think about it. But Charlie, and then Mimi, did you hear? Did you pick up on some lingo or some jargon that Dennis used? Is this the new thing? Is it a Gen Z thing? What was it? Felt. Charlie, what's going on here? Am I missing something? You grow. Charlie, I grow. Charlie. Hey. Dennis, so is this Gen Z lingo?
It's part of the Gen Z thing.
Hey, Charlie, just earlier, a few hours ago, I was talking to a friend and we were like, hey, Charlie, you know how I know we've grown? When we say that, when we have friends who can say, oh, I'm going home to my wife and kids. Charlie, all of us here, we grow. Them, you grew. Just because you are Mimi's friend. Mimi will go home to her husband and her kids. We are old. Anyway, that's good. Keeping us relevant. So now I know that this is a term that I can use. Anyway, keeping it pushing. Now let's talk about some science, right? Okay, what's the research saying? We've taken it from personal experiences, we've taken it from Christian and Islamic views, but what does the science say about this? So I put it in trusty old bad AI and ChatGPT to give me some research, and I would just highlight a few of them that were really good. Let's see. So, in there's a journal about philanthropy, and it says charitable giving and subjective well-being. That's the topic, a meta-analysis, and it says a combined data from 59 studies on the relationship between giving and happiness, and it found that giving consistently led to increased happiness and life satisfaction, regardless of the amount or recipients. I like this one. And further, it says the effect was larger for people who were more altruistic and motivated by helping others. The benefits were similar across different cultures and socioeconomic groups. If you want to fact check this, again, it's from the article Charitable Giving and Subjective Well-Being, a meta-analysis by Arthur C. Brooks, 2009. And a meta-analysis meaning it combines multiple studies, and that's why I like it. 59 studies and came up and made this observation. All right. So the science is there. There's another one. The title is The Science of Helping Out. It says giving activates regions of the brain associated with pleasure, social connection, and trust. Regular giving is associated with lower rates of depression, increased longevity, and greater satisfaction with life. This is from the Greater Good magazine. I asked for research reports, and the science is out there. Evidence day. You understand? Evidence day. I like where this is going. Please feel free to raise your hand at any point if you want to comment on any of these things that I've mentioned before I continue. Let's see. There is this one. This one, it says spending money on others promotes happiness. It's the reference is PNAS, and it says individuals who spend money on others report greater happiness than those who spend money on themselves. Giving fosters a sense of social connection and purpose, leading to long-term well-being. This one, I know that some people would take sound bites to go and give to their significant others for Val's Day. Naturally, Val's Day, 1 week now, you don't know what's going on. You don't know that if you spend more on me than on yourself, you get more happiness. Punchlines, bars. Okay. Or this one, then it's felt. I die for here. Okay, so let's take another one. This one says, let's see, volunteering is associated with lower risk of cognitive impairment. Regular volunteering is correlated with a decreased risk of cognitive impairment in older adults. Engaging in volunteer activities promotes cognitive stimulation and social interaction, contributing to brain health. This is from the Journal of American Geriatric Society. Again, we were talking about giving not just in cash, but also in kind, resources, our time. So volunteering your time, helping out, even if it means collecting used clothing, it has its benefits that you can get. All right. So let's see. This one is from Frontiers in Psychology, and it says generosity and well-being, a review. Generosity is positively associated with increased life satisfaction, happiness, and overall well-being. Engaging in acts of giving can alleviate stress and contribute to better physical health outcomes. At this point, let me add my own disclaimer. Please don't go and carry everybody's trouble. It will bring you stress. Apart from that, it says it can alleviate stress and contribute to better physical health outcomes. No, let me take a pause at this point and let's take some reactions from some of these research findings. Any thoughts? Then, do you want to start?
I think the part about the volunteering it resonated with me. So apart from volunteering for money convos, I also volunteer for other things as well. And you can't deny that it brings you joy. Like you will testify, me will testify, them will testify. Us coming here every week to speak, it gives us a different kind of joy. The social interaction alone, it gives us some confidence to speak whenever we're speaking with other people. I think that one, yeah, it's felt. It's felt. We can all feel it. Everyone here can feel it.
Yeah, Charlie, all that joy it brings, and an example of, when I got back, when I was in Ghana for the break, and we had the CFA events. I've been doing my work for as a board member of the CFA Society Ghana, and as the treasurer. I've been doing it remotely since I got here, so like a year and a half. They organize events, and I'm moving the money and reviewing the budgets and all those things. But being in an in-person event, in a world that everything has gone remote, being in an in-person event brought some kind of energy. Mimi, Adam, did you guys feel the energy in the room? The motivation to help people to, go and achieve their goals. So at least it gave me some more connection to the cause. Oh, okay, this is something I want to do. This is something I'm happy that I'm helping people do it. That as people have worked hard to achieve that designation, we've been able to organize an event to show appreciation to them, to congratulate them, and then other people are sitting there and they are more motivated to strive for better. So yeah, it's some of these things, they do bring some joy, knowing that making some impact in the world. Okay, Mimi, any thoughts?
Did you hear what you call it when Nana mentioned your name to appreciate you?
Oh no, I was I was doing Madi Convos at the time. But I heard, please, if you can give me a quick summary. I have to go and watch the YouTube or
Summary
something.
plan. This one is exam.
No worries. But any
Maybe
comments on that?
Fill me out. I saw him in his suit and where you were in a tie. I'm not sure. but there was good feedback that you've been loyal and you stuck with the association throughout, even though you have been out of the country for a while. Somebody would have just said, "Oh, I'm going to school, ditch it and move on," but you still supported here.
Oh, fine. Oh, wait. What did Dennis say? Is it fuse?
Felt.
Charlie, I'm showing my age, Charlie. Felt. Maybe that's some new Gen Z lingo. So right now, if
we can't keep up. We can't keep up.
Charlie, we can't keep up. They're under 25s. Anyway, Papa Sam, shout out to you. I see you in the audience. Feel free to join us up here. To anyone who just joined the conversation, what are we talking about? We are doing things differently. Last year, when we were preparing for Val's Day, we said love don't cost a thing. Do Val's Day on a budget. You can show love without breaking the bank. Okay, but this year we flipped the script. We are saying nah. You know what? Go ahead, splurge. This disclaimer: if you've planned for it and you're not going to break the bank, and also don't just limit it to Val's Day, right? Don't just limit. Don't. Why not any other day, any random day, anyone you want to show appreciation to? Why not? Give to them. And who said it's just about? Even if it's Val's Day, it's just about men giving to women. No. It can go always. Just give. There are blessings to it. So here today in this conversation, we are making the case for all the benefits that you gain. So that hopefully, after everyone has listened to it, fewer boxes will be bought. Fewer mentions of kings that were born that day, or kings that are being appreciated that day. Fewer singlets will be born. At this point, I'm going biased to make cases for my brethren, but you get the idea. It's generally we see many blessings. We've spoken from a religious point of view, verses from the Bible, verses from the Quran. We are now more recently we are talking about some scientific research that is alluding to some of these benefits. So I'll give a few more of these facts or research outcomes, and then we start to wrap it up. All right. So there's this one that says pro-social spending promotes happiness and reduces sadness by Michael Norton et al. 2008. This study used fMRI scans to track brain activity while participants spent money on themselves or donated to charity. They found that giving to charity activated brain regions associated with reward and pleasure, while self-spending did not. You understand? So, and then also they said the effect was stronger for those who felt a personal connection to the recipient. So please, your loved ones, show them some love. You understand? Show them. Okay. Another one. This is helping others promotes cooperation and reduces self-interested behavior by James Fowler and Nicholas Christakis. The study followed 46,000 people for 10 years, tracking their donations and social interactions. They found that charitable giving was contagious within social networks and promoted overall cooperation within communities. They realized that people were 50% more likely to donate if a friend had recently donated, and the effect was particularly strong for larger and unexpected donations. So please give, and as you give, it will encourage people around you to also give. Sometimes you give to somebody and the person in gratitude also wants to give back, and goes back and forth in that cool community, This thing is just getting me thinking about. Sometimes people ask me, why do you do this? And even just this weekend, someone asked me this, because, they are from an American perspective. There's no free lunch. No one ever does anything for free, right? So like, why do you do non-profit stuff? Like, wait, you talk to people who want to get admitted to your school? Like, I'm like, yeah, like when I go through a door, I want to leave it open and encourage people to come through that door, It's like, wow, it's foreign to them. Then I think, coming from underdeveloped, or they say Ghana is developing. Well, yeah, coming from developing countries and underdeveloped countries, you realize that there's only so much the government will do, if anything at all. Ghana, one of the, maybe apart from pension benefits, and here are they doing for us? You understand? So, what we need to help each other. We need to come together to help each other. We come in here, money convos. We are saying there's a gap in our education system. We are not teaching enough people about money. Financial institutions are not teaching financial literacy. They teach as long as it will sell them it will sell a product of theirs. So we want to help the average person to learn about these things, and that's why we are doing this. Because if we don't do it, who is going to do it? And we make the world a better place. So these are some of the things that we need to do to help each other, to help our communities. Be the change that we want to see, and the world will be better for it. Okay, great. Let's see. There's another quote or research is by Stephen Post, 2012. Giving to charity can improve physical and mental health. This review analyzed dozens of studies on the health benefits of giving. It found that giving was associated with reduced stress, improved immune function, and lower blood pressure. The benefits were stronger for older adults and those with chronic health conditions. Guys, the evidence is there. The evidence is there, and I strongly encourage people to take these pieces of information seriously. Let's see if I can just get a few more. This one is from International Journal of Behavioral Medicine. It says altruistic behaviors such as helping others without expecting anything in return are associated with greater happiness and improved health outcomes. Giving activates neural reward pathways, leading to positive emotional experiences and stress reduction. Another one from psychosomatic medicine. It's talking about the neurobiology of giving versus receiving support. The role of stress-related and social reward-related neural activity. Just thinking about the brain and the things going on in the brain. It says that giving support to others is associated with reduced activity in brain regions implicated in stress processing. Helping others activates brain regions associated with pleasure and reward, leading to feelings of fulfillment. We could go on and on and on, all right? But you all get the idea. I think we are getting the idea. Let me just finish the quotes with one from the American Journal of Public Health. And it's talking about giving to others and the association between stress and mortality. Some facts are providing support to others buffers the negative impact of stress on mortality risk. Individuals who engage in frequent acts of giving experience enhanced resilience to stress-related health outcomes. I think it's safe to say that apart from all the spiritual and emotional benefits, we are seeing evidence that giving is good for your health. So you can use this as a point for yourself. And if you want to be nefarious for your partner or your significant other or people around you, you try to encourage them to give you more, but please use this as advice for yourself to give some more to other people, give in cash, give in kind, give in gifts, and give of your resources. All right. So yeah, those are some of the cases that we want to make. Again, reminding everyone to do this responsibly, and if you are trying to figure out what is a financially responsible way to do this, and you still can't wrap your head around this, guess what? There are people ready to help you. Go on Instagram. Before you get distracted, quickly hit the magnifying glass, the search, and type at investment_friend. Look up investment friend. Follow there, connect with them, join the community. It's a step further than what we do here at Money Convos. Here we speak generally, but at Investment Friend, you have your investment friend, Mimi and Seram, who will be willing to help you talk through your individual situation and give you the best strategies to move forward, to grow or to resolve any problems you may have. So get on Investment Friend. And while you're on Instagram, don't forget us Money Convos. Search for at Money Convos GH. Follow us. Tell other people to follow these two accounts. When you get on Facebook, follow Money Convos. When you get on here on Twitter or X, follow Money Convos. Wherever you listen to podcasts, get on YouTube, just search for Money Convos and play back our audios. Just share with other people any particular episode that you found interesting. Share with other people so that we can all become financially independent together. Adam, do you have any concluding thoughts for us on giving and especially related to Val's Day?
Oh yeah, Kim. I think all the pointers. Everything points to the benefits that we get out of giving. We started from the religious point of view, our personal examples, all of that through science and research and everything, and it's obvious and it's clear that when we give, it's to our benefit and not necessarily even to the other person that you are giving to or the recipient. So it's something that we are encouraging that people should give. And also, sometimes when people think about giving, they are only thinking about a huge thing or something big or something you feel that has to be expensive. No, it does not necessarily have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be very big. But I think something that is thoughtful, something that is impactful, and something that touches somebody's life, where I think we should put our attention to, and that is what will make a difference in people's lives. So you can think through if you have not planned all this file and you want to do some last minute something. I feel if you've been listening to Money Convos all this while, definitely then you should have some emergency fund somewhere or some amount of money that is building up into an emergency fund. You can dip into it small. We're giving you permission for this. Just take a little bit of it. Doesn't have to be expensive. Get something, get a gift, and then bless somebody with it. And I believe that it will go a long way to also make ourselves happy and blessed. Yeah.
To make ourselves happy and live longer and healthier. Today, we are given so many opportunities. We are going the exact opposite way. And them saying that you can dip into your emergency fund small. This one day, I'm just looking with bombastic side eye. But anyway, it's the message is not lost. We encourage people to be more open-minded about giving. Do so without being under duress. Don't do it grudgingly. Give off openly and in love. Wish you all the best. And if there's anything we wish you could do for us here, as we are talking about giving, please follow us, like it, retweet. In fact, best gift you could do for us is tell 5 other people about this. Get 5 other people to follow. That'll go a long way to help us to spread the word to even more people. So strongly encourage you to do that. Spread the word and would appreciate it a lot. You would be happier for it. You have better health for it. Have a good day. Enjoy enjoy the week, the rest of the week, and catch you same time next week. Goodbye.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to our thoughts. I hope you learned a thing or two and start practicing. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Clubhouse, and Facebook. And subscribe to our YouTube and podcast. Do tell a friend about Money Convos so we all become wealthy together. Talk to you soon. Bye.